So did you hear they just broke ground on a new master plan community just outside of Buckeye? 100,000 homes. What are they thinking? 300,000 more people coming to the greater Phoenix area in the desert, while we're in the middle of we've been in a drought for 20 years. Where are they going to get all the water? Where are they going to get all these supplies that they can't get for everywhere else? Well, in this video, we're going to nose around and we're going to see what the heck's going on and what is this place and are they crazy or not? Hey guys, it's Sheryl Willis over at the Real Agent Now group right here in Phoenix, Arizona. And if this is the first time to our channel, you're going to want to tap that little subscribe button and click that little bell right there, so that you receive notifications each time I release a new video. We don't want you to miss anything. Look, we're getting dozens of calls every single day, and we love it. We love being able to be carte blanche, mano a mano, and get you the information only you are looking for. Look, you're not going to find it online. And even as much as we're telling you all the great places to live, work, play, eat, sleep, dine, everything, you probably have unanswered questions. So the only way we're going to be able to get those answers for you is by picking up that phone. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, days, nights, or weekends. We got your back when moving to Phoenix, Arizona. All right, let's check out this new community called Teravalis. All right, guys. The real name is actually pronounced Teravalis. What exactly does that mean? Well, you know, marketing gurus, they didn't like the name Douglas Ranch. That might sound more familiar. They started working on this project in 2004, almost 20 years ago. They broke ground just this week, last part of October 2022, and they are calling it Teravalis, which is supposed to mean Valley of the Land, which Terra means earth and Vallis doesn't mean valley, but it should, right? So anyways, kind of the way the builders always do, they come up with these grand names. And so we are going to be calling it Teravalis. Teravalis will be located west of the White Tank Mountains, which is in the far, far southwest part of the greater Phoenix area, just north of where we call Buckeye right now. So if you go out there right now, which is why I don't have any video to show you, it's literally the ugliest desert you ever did see, which doesn't surprise me why they want to take this not so pretty part of the desert and turn it into Arizona's largest master plan community. It is going to be stunning. Now, is this going to happen overnight? By no means. No. Like I said, they started working on this in 2004. You've probably heard the name Howard Hughes kind of lumped in with this. They acquired the land in 2004. They started putting this together with Jerry Coangelo. Thank you, Jerry, for supporting our Phoenix Suns for as long as you did. And so this collaboration, they've been working on it for a very, very long time. Well, they just kicked off that they are going to break ground and start working on this amazing community. If you're wondering what this is going to be very much like Summerlin community in Las Vegas. If you look at what they've done in Las Vegas and then imagine this and more, that is what they are projecting that Teravalis will be. It will be a combination of 100,000 single-family homes, that's a lot of homes, which will house up to 300,000 residents. But more importantly, it's going to be a ginormous 55 million square feet of commercial use property. This commercial use property is going to be massive retail stores, offices, healthcare. It's not just going to be this little shopping center. It's honestly a city. So this city will take, like I said, about 40 years is what the projected build out time will be. They have very carefully planned out the infrastructure that will be in place for this community. I shouldn't even call it a community, it's a city. They're building out the infrastructure on the city. Not only are we talking about Interstate 10 that right now would be the only way out there, but the new Interstate 11, the future site that will be going from Phoenix to Vegas to Southern California, will also be feathering in the residents. The one thing I'm really excited about Interstate 11 is it will be moving a lot of that supply chain traffic, I'm talking about semi trucks, off of Interstate 10, which currently goes through the center of Phoenix. And although Phoenix as a whole has a very low rating as far as traffic congestion compared to the other large metropolitan areas like Los Angeles, San Francisco, Houston, Dallas, Atlanta, etc. So we don't have as bad of traffic as those other large metropolitan areas. Interstate 10, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare right now. It goes all the way from California to Florida. So again, we're right at that very beginning, again, the California border, and it's heavily used by the truckers, and there is always congestion, always congestion on the Interstate 10. So Interstate 11, we can't wait for you to come here. All right, so let's talk a little bit more about what they're going to be doing at Teravalis. This particular community is super focused and will emphasize on renewable energy and water conservation. Again, the city really running them through the ringers in order to overcommit and plan for further drought. The build out time for this community is 40 years. We could see drastic directions. We can either like get out of the drought, or we could also experience a lot more drought. So you're going to find that as they complete these common areas and these buildings, you are going to find some of the most cutting edge water conservation and eco-friendly buildings and community. It's going to be world-renowned. There is no doubt in my mind. I spoke with one of the gentlemen that's working on the whole shopping concept, and they said that they have been working with a lot of the other large downtown areas, not just here in the Phoenix area, but even parts of, I think they were mentioning, Texas, and there was another city outside of Denver. But locally, they really were looking at Gilbert, and they were taking the best parts of Gilbert, and they are going to be elevating that at a completely different level. Again, looking back at Summerlin, you can see all the common area amenities that they offer, not just the local residents, that people actually, it's a destination. The best part is, though, as a local resident, you're also going to have access to, again, one of the most amazing clubhouses when they finally get that done. They have a huge working space. There's going to be a cutting edge gym. I am telling you, incredible. There's going to be an on-site cafe in addition to restaurants that are open to the public. But as far as, again, local residents that are going to be able to enjoy like a real city of its own. Yes, there will be more than one pool. There are going to be several community pools. There are also going to be community lakes so that it can, again, really make it feel like a whole city. It's not going to just be pop-up homes and pop-up shopping. It is going to feel like it has been there for more than just the 10, 20, 30 years when we really start to see it come alive. If you're wondering where they're going to get that water, all that water in the lake part is going to be reclaimed water. And Arizona has an amazing process and infrastructure in place to do exactly that. Having those water areas also keeps the air a lot more moist than if it was a desert. And so it actually cools the air most of the time, other than the humid months, which I have to admit, I'm not a fan of in the July and August timeframe. Teravalis will really offer home prices. Who knows what they're going to be by the time they actually start selling. From the time they break ground, literally the shovels in the dirt happened the end of October 2022. That means that we'll probably start to see some housing available in 2024. Who knows what that will look and feel like in reference to not only just Arizona, but just overall country. What our interest rates are going to look like? What is the recession? Where are we at in it by then? The thing that really is important, and I'm so excited to be a part of Phoenix and seeing that despite what's going on in the immediate time, it's going to be a blip in our system. And when the market, I don't want to say returns, because the greater Phoenix area currently right now is experiencing what we call a balanced market. The buyer demand matches the inventory that we currently have. And so although it seems like it's a little bit slow, we just see fewer transactions. And the appreciation we saw in the early 2022 is what has been kind of erased, for lack of better terms. So by 2023, we're going to see a very healthy buyer and seller market, a very even keel, because we are not only developing amazing, beautiful homes, but we're also creating jobs. we still are one of the top counties where people are relocating. They're looking for, it's not super affordable, but it's more affordable from any of the coastal cities on the western part of the United States. The overall cost of living, although inflation has just tanked us, it will resume at some point, and that's at a national level. So overall, the Phoenix area is a great choice to call home. And most importantly, if you're looking for a place to call a healthy lifestyle, Arizona is definitely at the top of your chart if you're not wanting to pay like California, Washington, prices, I should say. So if you are thinking of moving to the greater Phoenix area, pick up that phone. We can talk about Teravalis that's happening in a couple of years, or we can talk about what's happening right now. Can't answer your questions unless you pick up that phone. So give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, days, nights, or weekends. We got your back when moving to Phoenix, Arizona. And until next time, be kind, and I'll see you soon. Bye.